Well, thanks to Grant Knowles for taking us through the first part of tonight's show. It's now time to turn our attention to the breeding to win side of tonight. And of course, the CTS Select Yearling Sale was held at Empress Palace last weekend. And what a sale it was. Of course, beautiful thoroughbreds once again turned out to be sold, and I think a few good buys were purchased by the trainers and owners this year.
Time and going for 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Congratulations, well bought there. 1,200,000 pounds.
And a million one buys, thank you, Gert. A million one, indeed. A million one buys, thank you. Thank you, the vendor, too. At 1 million, gotta sell them, thank you for the help then. At 1 million, all done last time at 1 million. Pace buys, thank you, 1 million, well done indeed. At 2,200,000, all done, you lose it then at 2 million, too. In front buys, thank you, gentlemen, 2,200,000. Marcus Houston, thank you, sir.
And going for 1 million. Sold for 1 million. Thank you, Chester. We got 1 million buys. We keep it in the family. You know, the Commodore.
Last year on the times there, Dace at 1 million, guys, said all done, hammers up. Sold last time at 1 million. Thank you, Dace, 1 million buys. At 3,200,000, all done at 3 million, too. Gibbs, thank you very much indeed. 3,200,000 buys. At a million nine, you sure? At 1 million nine, sold up 1 million nine to Sebastian last time. Sebastian buys 1 million nine, thank you very much indeed. Well done indeed, sir. 3 million to bid down, 3 million, just the one more, would you? At 3 million to bid, I know you like. Thanks again. 3 million buys in front. Thank you very much indeed, Marcus Houston, 3 million buys.
At 3,200,000, here we go, going once, going twice, third and last call, and going for 3.2 million. Sold, Michael, there we go, 3.2 million, congratulations.
Top Cape breeders Avantier dominated the Empress Palace Select Yearling Sale held at the popular Johannesburg Hotel and Casino Complex on Friday the 15th of April, producing the top 3 lots from just 5 in their quality draft. Avantier sold their 5 at an extraordinary average of 1,965,000, with an aggregate achieved of 9,825,000 rand. Their 2 magnificent Oratorio colts were joint sale toppers at 3.2 million rand. Champion SA owners Mayfair Speculators picked up the beautiful Mardi Gras, a son of Grade 1 winner Sarah Band, while Triple Crown contender Abashiri's owner Adrian van Vuren got Graduate out of the Varmare Varsity Queen from the family of Grade 1 performer Shuffa and Dubai winner Mastermind. Mayfair Speculators also took home the 3rd highest priced lot. They paid 3 million rand for Talk of the Town, a son of Var out of Street Crime Mare, a fellow with a stallion pedigree if ever we have seen one.
Actually, there was a major improvement on last year. I think last year, obviously, breeders didn't really plan for the sale, but having seen the show that CTS put on last year and how successful the sale was last year, I think a lot more breeders consigned very good horses to the sale, and I think the quality was vastly up on last year, which was obviously to be expected. But despite that, I still think the overall quality of the sale was fairly good.
Were you happy with the horses you purchased?
Yes, we bought some lovely horses. I mean, we bought 2 fantastic horses from Avantier, Oratorio, and he's obviously starting to make a bit of a name for himself, selling for, when they sell for that kind of money. We were underbidder on a very nice Oratorio from Avantier as well. And then obviously all the other breeders who consigned horses on the sale up their game, and I don't have to explain to you how convenient it is at this sale and how much people enjoy it and what they've done with this tent over the swimming pool and a fountain in the middle of it. People really enjoy it, and I think this sale in the future, as I said last year, is going to become one of the sales on the South African sales calendar.
I don't know, words fail me. Fantastic sale, lovely horses, a superb venue.
Pip, I know you pride yourself on bringing the best horse to the sale, and your stallions, how do you feel they sold?
I think, Vicky, that's the important thing, is to find the right sale for the right horse. I bought 5 lovely horses, 3 outstanding colts, 1 by VAR and 2 by Oratorio, and it'll be a long time since I breed another 3 like that, but they were well received and sold superbly.
The leading sire was Silvano with an aggregate of 10,650,000, 13 lots sold at an average of 819,230 rand. Oratorio was right on his heels back in second, and Dynasty was the third leading sire for the sale. Claverflay, with 36 lots sold, topped the vendor's log with 17,925,000, grossed at an average of 497,916 rand.
Well, you know, it's the second time that the sale has taken place up in Johannesburg, so it's still part of a learning curve, but certainly a huge improvement on last year. The facilities are always fantastic here, but the stabling was so much better, you know, wider walkways, and having the 2 barns on either side worked very, very well. So I think huge improvement.
John, how did Claverflay do tonight?
Yeah, it's like any sale, Vicky, you know, you have ups and downs in the sale, but we're very, very satisfied with our sale. I think there was a wide buying bench. Seen a lot of names, you know, new guys, not new guys, but guys that really came to the fore, Lindsay Rouse being one of them, who came out and had a great spend here. And then, of course, our stalwarts, like always, you know, Marcus and Chris and John Freeman and Adrian van Vuren. I mean, there's too many to mention. But what was particularly satisfying about this sale, I thought, was a lot of the smaller breeders that did exceptionally well. And I always say it's not about the size of the stud farm, but about the quality. So studs like Connemara and Aventure had a fantastic sale, and Normandy had a fantastic sale. So it just shows you quality counts.
167 of the 199 lots were sold at an aggregate of 63,085,000. The average was 377,754 rand, with a medium at 225,000 rand.
Very nice draft. I didn't look at all the horses, but certainly the ones I saw were very good. And generally just talking to the people here, very, very nice draft of horses.
Were you happy with the horses you purchased?
Well, it's a bit late now not to be happy with them because the cash is spent, but certainly very pleased with what I got. And you know, I think one of the things with this year's sale is there was something for everybody, because there were the big horses that went for money, but there were also nice quality horses that went for reasonable prices.
Vicky, I thought there were some really nice horses here. I thought there were horses across the board. Some, you know, I thought it was a sale for the buyers. Obviously there were some horses that were top end of the market, but generally I think if you did your homework, I thought there were horses for everyone here.
Were you happy with the horses you purchased?
Yeah, I had a very good sale. I mean, I'm very pleased with what we acquired. You know, we've got a range of stallions across the board. So, no, at the end of the day, I'm very pleased the way it worked out for us.
So listen, fantastic. Thanks for the help, and really can't compliment the guys for such a great sale. Really, everything here is you need. You know, the horses are here, the food's here, the wine's here, the facilities here. Really, you got to come buy a horse here. I mean, really, it's an easy game.
With such a successful sale behind them at the CTS Empress Palace Select Yearling Sale, Pippa and her team at Aventure will be very keen on bringing their draft to the Bloodstock South Africa Yearling Sale, which takes place on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at the TBA Complex next week.
TBA hosts the National Yearling Sales for 2016 at the Gosforth Park Complex on the 27th, 28th and 29th of April. 150 lots sold each day, and Aventure Thoroughbred Farms send up 8 high quality yearlings to attract the interest of eager buyers. First up at the TBA Nationals for 2016 from Aventure Thoroughbred Farm is Sweet Treat by VAR out of Candy Vu.
In this filly's favour, she's by VAR. She's very correct, a good walker, very athletic, maybe a bit plain, not a flashy VAR. The full brother Woerd VAR looks like he's finding his form again. The handicapper really got after him early on in his career. He's doing his stuff again in the tail with Mace. Very, very nice filly this, and comes up early in the sale, so don't miss her, because there's nothing wrong with her. And she's by VAR, and you know, he's the leading sire of 2 rolls currently, so could be anything this one.
Lot 163, Javar, by VAR, out of Jetta. Of course, the second dam, Sports Chestnut, who won the Cape Fillies Guineas, Grade 1.
Listen, you know, Sports Chestnut's been a good mare to us, but this is her first daughter at stud that we've had. Powerball of a foal, this, you know, pitch black, speed machine, quick, fast, off the mark doing her stuff in Johannesburg, Leclos doing the stuff in Johannesburg. So serious paddock value here, and it looks very precocious. This will come early, so anybody wants a nice quick return on investment, this will be a nice horse to buy.
Another VAR colt, lot 192, Hampton Court.
Yes, listen, out of our mare that's now retired now, London Belle, she's been a wonderful mare for us. She's produced numerous multiple winners. One of the wonderful family of Right Prerogative, GC, Bow Street Belle, done us proud. So this is her swan song for us. She's left me a nice horse. He's very correct, athletic. Obviously, you know, on the same maybe price range as the big VARs, because the mare's a bit old now. But for somebody who wants a nice, correct colt who looks like a racehorse already to me, nothing wrong with him. He's flashy, smart, he's by VAR, he'll be fine.
Lot 227, Mimicry, by JPEG, out of Murmuration. Now the dam hasn't missed, Pippa.
She hasn't missed, and JPEG's actually, you know, we're quite hard on stallions in this country. But lately, JPEG's fillies have come to the fore in a lot of the staying races, and so they need time. And I agree with that summation, because this filly is going to need time. She's a typical JPEG. She's tall, maybe a bit light framed, but very athletic. She's not going to be early, but the pedigree from the female line backing us up, this could be a racehorse in the making, but she will need some time.
Lot 314, Shanty Man, by Oratoria, out of Sea of Calm. Yet another dam side where there have been no miscues.
I think this is a mare, she's by Quite American, who the knowledgeable people out there will understand that Quite American is a very good broodmare sire in the States. I don't know many others in South Africa by him. She's a sleeping giant. I think all her children have run, all of them have won more than one, all of them sell well, they all look the part, and this is a seriously nice colt by Oratoria.
Lot 398 is Key Boogie by Gimme the Green Light.
This is one of the first VAR daughters to go to Stud Valletta, because she retired very early, she got injured. So far so good, her baby's run. This is a big, strong, pitch black colt, quite substantial, a good legged, bit of VAR about him actually, maybe that's where, and size. Saraban was a big mare too. Very athletic horse, looks like maybe he could boogie.
Kinda VAR is a bay filly by VAR, out of Without Malice.
This foal, this yearling, everybody must come look at, because this is a VAR out of Maiden Mare. This is a magnificent filly. She's got a lot of Jetmaster about her, a lot of markings that are similar to Jetmaster, those people that know. She's tall, strong, easy moving, big strong forearm, speed machine, but with a bit of scope. So I think if this is what Without Malice is going to do for her first foal, I cannot wait for what's coming. Ready.
Lot 452 is Duffield by VAR, out of Avian Talk.
This is a smashing colt. He's a full brother to Twitter, pretty similar looking, flashy, 4 white socks, big, strong, strapping colt, knows how to run, only wants to run. Mare is retired now. She's also been a wonderful mare for Avantier, but she's now going to retire and look at the view for a while. She's left me a cracking colt.
So that's the rundown for the National Sales 2016 at Gosforth Park, and the fine draft that is being offered by Aventure. They've earned a reputation over the years as producers of high-class thoroughbreds, and amongst this lot, you never know, there could be another hidden gem lurking in the pack.
Gimme the Green Light was the top freshman sire in the sales ring for 2015. with his top sales yearling sold for 1.7 million rand. He stands at Vosfontein Stud, and John Freeman brings us this update.
Gimme the Green Light won his first 4 starts as a 2-year-old, including the Somerset Plate, and was Grade 1 placed in both of his other starts at 2.
And Gimme the Green Light gets up close home to win it, but with 100 metres left to go, it's all Gimme the Green Light, now gearing down to victory.
Variety Club, the green cap is still right there. Gimme the Green Light in front though and staying on well. Depardieu's now cutting back a deficit over towards the inside. Gimme the Green Light is flat to the boards, but will stay on and win it from Depardieu.
And it's Gimme the Green Light, sidestep in Rio Carnival, but Give Me the Green Light simply does not have any faults.
Gimme the Green Light is the first 3-year-old to win the Grade 1 Romaran Queen's Plate in 40 years.
Gimme the Green Light is now coming to make a race of it. Variety Club is running on empty. Gimme the Green Light is storming home in the
He is the only horse to be dual Equus champion and Horse of the Year Variety Club twice. He is the highest rated 3-year-old to place in the J&B Met, where he finished an impressive 3rd, only a length behind Igugu. He was the highest rated 3-year-old in South Africa in 2012. His sire, More Than Ready, has produced 13 international champions and 3 champion 2-year-olds. He has been champion sire of 2-year-olds in Australia twice. He has sired 3 Grade 1 Breeders' Cup winners, including Pluck, who was out of a Fort Wood mare bred in South Africa. Pluck is now at stud in Australia. More Than Ready is a respected sire of sires. It is rare for any mare to produce a Group 1 winner. Gimme the Green Light's dam, Yes She Can, produced 2 of them and stamped herself as one of the most important mares in the Australian stud book. Gimme the Green Light stands at Vosfontein Stud Farm and is the property of a syndicate managed by John Freeman.
What a Winter, first season sire, is the son of 3 times champion sire, Western Winter. He stands at Drakensberg Stud. Let's take a look at his stallion profile.
What a Winter was a unique racehorse blessed with precocity, speed, and a brilliant temperament. The lightning-fast sprinting son of Western Winter won 15 races, including 4 Grade 1s, the Computerform Sprint, the Cape Flying Championship twice, and the Mercury Sprint. In short, he was a world-class sprinter.
What a Winter! It's flying down the inside, and What a Winter has won the Computerform Sprint. What a Winter! What a sprinter!
His foals are balanced with plenty of size and scope.
We believe in excellence. We believe that if you're going to do something, you do it to your best ability. We aim to make Balmoral #1 in the Southern Hemisphere, not just South Africa.
Everyone loves a horse. More particularly, everyone loves a good horse. And when a good horse comes with a great story, well, you've hit the jackpot. The story of Louis the King has always had a whiff of fairy tale about it. The plain bay horse, unwanted in the sale ring and sold on a chance encounter in a Durban car park. Jeff Woodruff had stopped at the sales, less to buy yearlings than to deliver tickets for a client. He encountered Philip Kahan in the car park, who mentioned a coat that he had had no bids for. On a whim, Jeff bought him on spec, and the plain bay with the fluffy forelock and unruly mane was dispatched to Rykiesfontein. Shortly afterwards, Jeff was approached by Tiaan van der Vyver with a view to joining the yard. Jeff mentioned that he had a coat available. Tiaan drove out and had a look, liked what he saw, and said he'd take the whole horse, registering the name Louis the King after his son. The rest, ladies and gentlemen, is history.